2K Sports here on Martin Luther King Day. Only one game away from Chicago here. The Bulls are back home before the next one. You know, through the first half of the season, Clark, they have been rolling along beautifully.
Well, I tell you what, success breeds confidence, and confidence breeds success, and that's how you put together winning streaks. You feel good about what you're doing, you're confident in what you're doing, and that momentum just builds on itself. They're a lot of fun to watch right now.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Harper's out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Dennis Rodman. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal and Pippen. And for the Grizzlies, we've got Rudy Gay and Rodriguez. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Tom Thibodeau.
Kevin, he basically said we need to work extra hard on the glass tonight, especially at our own end. He told me that he simply does not want them to put themselves at a disadvantage simply because they're not able to prevent offensive rebounds. Back to you guys.
Great, Doris. Thank you.
It's not necessarily an overlooked part of the game, but rebounding can affect everything else you do.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. A Prophet, yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
That's a good job going right back at him with the three of their own.
Shaq down low. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Miami. Pippen kicks to O'Neal. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Shaq's got his first 2 points.
They will definitely take that result each trip if they can get it.
And here's Rose, averaging 12 points a game. And that one's good.
Just put the ball in his hands, Kevin, and watch him go to work. He's going to make something good happen.
On defense, Memphis. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Yep, they'll see him twice this season, so not a lot of face time with these guys.
Here's Pippen. Gay with the defensive effort. So it's Memphis now. Got a piece of it. Outside Rose. Rodriguez backs down. Takes it up, and he slams it home. Here's the replay on this right slam pin.
Kick it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Here's Harper. Right now averaging 5 points a game. And Rose picks him up defensively. Michael Jordan on the wing. On defense, Chicago. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
One of the big things they did, shot blocking. Big-time shot blocking. You don't see this kind of impact very often. There were some exciting plays going on in the shot blocking arena.
Here's Jordan following the score by Memphis. On the line, kept alive. Here is Rose. About 6.5 minutes left in the first. Back to Johnson. Rodman covering. Johnson kicks to Rodriguez. Great finish in traffic.
Wow, they hit their first 5 shots. They're looking to close these guys out before halftime.
And here we go with Ron Harper. Outside Jordan. Right side Pippen.
The defense anticipated the kick out the whole time.
The Prophet. It's blocked. Bulls trail by 4. Outside Pippen. Shaq passes to Harper. Shaq is screen on Gay. 3 on the clock. A nice shot by Jordan.
The defender couldn't get around the pick, and his help didn't show up in time. Nice play for the layup right there.
Outside Rose. Johnson. Rodman covers.
It's a cameraman's dream when he's going up for the slam. Poster time.
Yeah, well, you guys like him in this league. What an athlete. Here's Harper. Not on the scoreboard yet. Outside Pippen. Pass to Shaq. Harper with the ball. And Shaq with the slam.
Boy, they're getting vertical on us, Kevin. Look out below.
Now that's a couple of guys on the same page.
Working together.
Here's Rose. Right around 5 minutes left in the first quarter. He dishes it. The Prophet. Rebounded by Rodman.
Shocking how wide open he was. Even more shocking that he couldn't sink it.
Throws it up. Another one falls for Chicago.
I actually think he made that shot a little harder than it needed to be, but he showed a nice touch to knock it down.
Rose dishes to Johnson. Throws it down.
He's getting the highlight reel play of the day for that one. Now that was a dunk.
He certainly put a little something extra into that slam.
A little added pizzazz.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league. Taking a look at Chicago. Such great technique and fundamentals.
You know what? As a group, they've been very effective. It's not one guy just crashing the boards. It's a total team effort and a team attitude with this group. That's why they rank amongst the league leaders in rebounding.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Trailing by 2. Blocked. Jordan. Now the Grizzlies with it. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
I didn't think we saw a real strong outing defensively from them, Kevin. And very few teams can get away with winning, maybe a handful of games, if that, relying solely on their offense. He tried to add a little flavor to that one. Maybe was thinking about the highlight reel, but then he missed the shot.
Rodman with a screen on Rose.
Boy, the turnovers are piling up pretty quickly here. We've seen them doing quite a bit of sloppy ball handling.
That's their third turnover in this quarter. Pippen can't hit. Memphis leading. Here's Rose. No points for him. Goes up. And he hits that one down. Here is Harper. 4-point game. Behind the arc, and Pippen with the basket. The assist from Ron Hart. Pippen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Rose. Pass to Johnson. Down low.
Just because you can pass at the last second doesn't mean you should make a habit of it.
Pippen cans the tough double clutch layup. Pippen's got 5 points so far. So it's Memphis now. Outside Rose. The Prophet guarded by Jordan. Here's Rodriguez. Up high and down hard.
He made sure to get a little extra hang time there, just to rub it in the defender's face a bit.
Look out below. I wasn't sure he was ever going to come down. Here's Harper. 2:19 left in the first. Pippen against Gay. Pippen kicks to Shaq. No luck, and it's Memphis the other way.
He's not giving an inch on defense. He really bothered that shot.
A foul called, and he earns a trip to the line.
That's a no-brainer. You got to stop the layup there. Make him earn his points from the line.
2 shots. The first one falls. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Memphis. Arroyo comes in for Derrick Rose. Then for the Bulls, Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Rodman. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. Here's Kerr. Dumps it off. From deep, Jordan. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He's really been efficient in the quarter so far. I love the way he's looking for his offense.
Johnson against Kukoc. Here's Arroyo. And he drops it in on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
I tell you what, Kevin, both teams have been on a tear. This could be a very high-scoring game.
Outside Jordan. Let's go with a 3. Jordan with another miss.
You know, 9 out of 10 times he's making you pay on a wide open look like that. I guess that was number 10, though. And you look at what they've done, or rather what they haven't done, it's hold on to the ball. They've had 4 turnovers already this quarter.
Here's Arroyo following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Wallace with a screen on Curry. The Prophet, and the Grizzlies tag on 2 more. Here's Curry. Against Miami, he was really on his game. Now here's Pippen. Can't get it to go. Gay with the defensive effort. Now Arroyo. Kukoc against Johnson. Takes it up. The rebound by Kukoc. Chicago trailing here. Up top, Curry. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Outside Pippen. Jacks up the triple. And that's off as he tries to beat the buzzer.
He's really struggled to get into any kind of comfortable flow here. 0 points this quarter, and he really doesn't look like himself out there.
Some great action here as the first quarter concludes. Grizzlies lead by 2.
They're making...
Close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. Here's Harper. So with Jordan on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Dennis Rodman is out there with Longley. Then there's Pippen. Then there's Harper and Brewer. The shot by Rodman, no good. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Looking ahead to their next game, playing in New Orleans, they'll take on the Hornets. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. The Prophet off from three-point land. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Trailing by 2. Brewer's shot is off.
Well, the defense put pressure on him, and frankly, he'll miss some of those even when he's wide open.
And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
First team foul. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Rose drops them both. Here is Harper. He's covered by Rose. The 3, and Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist from Ron Harper. Pippen's got 8 points. Here's Yee. To the inside. Rodriguez backs him down. Floats in the hook shot. He's got 6.
That hook shot was softer than whipped cream and cotton ball. His post game is simply fantastic.
Harper kicks to Pippen. 18 feet away, and that is good.
With the high basketball IQ at the offensive end, this guy is just waiting for you to make one mistake as a defender. If you do, he'll take advantage of it.
The Prophet kept alive, knocks it loose.
Tried to trick him with the pump fake. Now that's embarrassing.
Harper the pass to Pippen. Shoots from 12, but he recovers it. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Lou all day.
Looking at the game Pippen has been having, 10 points, and the 3-ball's been there for him too. He's hit 2 from out there. He's knocking down 3s as effectively as 2s, and that's saying something.
So both teams making some changes here. And he gives them the lead. Here's Rose. It's dumped off. Here's Johnson. And yep, that falls, and the foul is called. We'll see him shoot 1 from the free throw line. switch here, the Bulls. Two coaches checked in. He can't complete the three-point play. Here's Chicago. They trail by one. Pass to Shaq. And here's Kerr for three. That's good. And the Bulls lead by 2.
You've got to get to an open guy behind the arc, especially one with his shooting stroke.
Outside Dang. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Dang's got his first points in this one. And here's Kerr. It's Pippen on the wing for three. Cannot hit. And it's Memphis the other way.
Even though he does occasionally miss, you don't want to give that guy looks like that.
Connected on the shot, and he was fouled. A chance here for a three-point play.
Third team foul. One shot.
The free throw drops for Rose.
This is a great way to extend the lead. I think you've always got to continue to try to add to the lead. Be aggressive, and when you are aggressive, I think it pays off with some trips to the stripe.
Rose against Kerr. Shaq. Wallace covering. O'Neal. And Luol Deng pulls it down.
He's been AWOL this quarter. When his team is down and in need of some scoring from him, he hasn't shown up.
Rose, no good. Bulls trail by 3. Kerr with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Up top, Kerr. He's covered by Rose. Here's Brewer. The shot is off, and it's Memphis the other way.
Well, it's clear they've got the advantage on the boards in this one, Kevin.
Rose kicks to Johnson. From the stripe. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Johnson's got 12. Here comes Steve Kerr. Outside Pippen. Now Kukoc. Deny it. Right around 5 minutes left in the second. It's it. He got bumped too. He'll have a chance for one more at the line. Several teams changing it up here.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Rose.
Excellent game we've seen from Derrick Rose. He's got 8 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too. His success in the assist department is carried over to the free throw line.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Right now, let's have a moment to check out the NBA's best three-point shooters. Look at Gay, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
You know, everybody loves the tray. It's a shot you can anticipate when it leaves the shooter's hands. It's one of those magical moments during the course of a ball game, and a high percentage shooter from there is valuable. It's hard to make a pinpoint pass from that far away. He couldn't get a hold of it.
Here's Brewer. No good.
They can't seem to put the brakes on this run. They desperately need to jumpstart their offense, and soon.
Now Rose. He's got 8. Jacks up the triple. Tony Kukoc comes up with the rebound.
I really don't know what to say. Maybe he was just too wide open.
Will it go? No good from Jordan.
They've really done a great job securing the rebounds, Kevin.
They got the advantage right now, Clark, +5. Rose kicks to Rodriguez. Takes it up, and he dunks that one through. Here is Harper. Right around. 4 minutes left in the half. Throws it up. Longley. Nice finish on the alley-oop. They cut the lead to 8.
Boy, these guys have a terrific feel for each other. You have to in order to make plays like that.
Don't you think you can love being on the court together?
Boy, they're having a good time.
And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on a 14-5 run. Rose with the ball. Gay outside. The three. And Memphis turns it over. Quickly, let's check out the Western Conference standings. The season in full bloom. If you look at Memphis, here in the middle of the season, they're in great shape, sitting atop the conference. And, of course, the Lakers right on their heels. Here's Harper. Chicago calls timeout. Here's Jordan. 8 points for him. Screen by Longley. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First at the line, Michael Jordan. 2 shots. And the first one drops. He doesn't get the second one.
When you're trailing and trying to come back, this is a good way of extending the game. When you've got players that have a knack or the ability to draw fouls, when they attack the rim, they typically can get the call and get themselves to the strike.
And here is Harper. Outside, Kukoc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
He can be dangerous from out there. As a matter of fact, he can be lethal. His first from the arc after having none in the first quarter. Keep an eye on him.
Here is Rose. He's got 8. Here's Gay. The Grizzlies with another miss. It's 1-on-1. Here is Harper. And here is Brewer. Fades away. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
They pulled themselves back into the game now. They need to ride this momentum.
Now here's Rose. Gay outside. They need this. The shot is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They'll be at home for the next game against the Bobcats. With a wide open look. Kukoc can't get it to go.
Kevin, that's the kind of shot you want. You can't ask for better execution on offense, but sometimes they just don't fall.
Now Rose. Here's Gay. Kept alive.
Now that's what you're supposed to do with an offensive rebound. Don't play around with it. Rise up and send it home.
Just a tear to have to deal with down there.
Yeah, he's an animal in the lane.
And it'll go the other way. The Bulls turn it over. And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. They'll be meeting up with the Mavericks. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Arroyo. He's guarded by Harper. Johnson, guarded by Pippen.
Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfect.
Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Shaq. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
It's been a solid outing for Shaq. He's got 8 points, and he has 1 block in the game, too.
At the line, the Bulls. Shaquille O'Neal. 22 shots.
He misses the free throw. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also.
You know, Kevin, all these rebounds allow them to attack the defense before they have a chance to get back and set up on deep.
Here's Arroyo. Here's Gay. No luck on the three-point attempt. Here's Jordan. Hits the quick shot. Jordan's got 11. Here's Arroyo. 50 seconds left in the second. The dump off. Here's Rodriguez. Oh!
When he gets it going like this, you've got to double team it. That's your only hope.
Bulls trail by 6.
An ideal time to go 2 for 1. Every possession counts.
Tipped.
Way too many turnovers from him in this one, Kevin.
Pass to Johnson. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Pippen. And it's the Bulls with the ball. 6-point game. And here's Corver from the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Johnson outside with 2 seconds left. Shaq with some nice D.
Couldn't can it that time, but you keep taking it to the rack like that, and good things will happen for you.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
Thanks so much for joining us on the HP Halftime Report for Martin Luther King Day. As always, the NBA putting on a special round of matinee games. Let's get to the first half. Memphis on top against Chicago. They've been a tough opponent. They sit at the top of the conference standings. We've seen Derrick Rose scoring effortlessly against the Bulls. He has 8 points and has put on a show with all the assists he's dished out. And the Bulls going all out. Their outside shooting looks like it's radar guided. Seems like every time they put up a 3, it's dead on. Big first half for Scottie Pippen. He has 12 points and has added a couple assists in this one too. And a couple of guys right there who want to push their teams across the finish line.
The second half is now beginning. It's been a close one. Neither team has been able to get an edge. Here's Harper. We've got Derrick Rose. So that's the group for Lionel Hollins as we begin the second half. Pippen kicks to Shaq. From 20 feet out, Jordan's shot is off, and the Grizzlies leading by 3. Rose with the ball. 8 points for him. The Prophet. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. He's got 12.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in it.
And here's Harper.
Well, Kevin, he hasn't had a great game in terms of taking care of the ball and limiting turnovers.
Harper against Rose. Buries the short-range shot. Rose has got 10 points in the game. Bulls trail by 8. Now Harper. Right side, Pippen. Tosses it up. And he hits the jumper for 2. Here is Rose. 6-point lead. Gay outside. Beyond the arc. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Gay's got his second basket of the game.
Well, that's an excellent job of getting to the bucket. They're rolling to start this half. Everything is clicking.
Here's Harper. Back to Pippen. Launches it. Got a hand on it. He better get going. Outside Rose. Bulls trail by 9. Lets loose for 3. And Pippen gets it to go. Pippen's got 17.
The fast break left the defense scrambling to react, and they couldn't get to him in time.
Outside, Rodman. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one on Rose.
That's a nice double clutch move there on the layup.
No good there. He's unable to convert on the 3-point play. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. To the paint. It's tipped. The Prophet guarded by Pippen. The Prophet. Rebound by Pippen.
It's not been a day to remember, but if they get the win, I'm sure being the team player that he is, he'll be fine.
And it's Chicago scoring again. Here's Rose. He's got 10. Gets rid of it. And they get it. Oh! And the one-handed jam to finish.
He has the ability to turn every dunk into something special. And that's exactly what he did.
Well, even when you're waiting for a jam like that, it still blows you away.
Yeah, it's special.
Steve Kerr's checked in for the Bulls. And no problem at the line here for the three-point play. Here's Kerr. Right around 6 minutes left in the third. Outside Jordan. And it's Pippen missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Now here's Rose. Rodman gets the whistle for blocking. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's a really tough call for him right there. He's got to be extra careful now.
Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Dennis Rodman. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. As we grind through the season, let's see how the East is shaping up. Taking a look at Boston. Best team in the conference, really having a nice season, looking to maintain that through the playoffs. And, of course, the Bulls, just a couple of spots back. Here is Rose. He's got 10. The Prophet. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 15 points in the game. Bulls trail by 8. Kerr with it. Outside Jordan. With the floater.
He just hasn't been able to get on track in this game. Not like he would like to. He's a much better shooter than he's shown.
From deep, Rose. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They're doing a good job of playing inside-out basketball. In other words, they're forcing the defense to collapse, and that leaves somebody on the perimeter open. And that guy is getting the ball on time and in rhythm.
It's stolen by Rose.
He knew exactly where the ball was. Excellent defense, and the steal earns him a quick bucket in transition.
Here's Kerr. Just over 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Kukoc is screen on Rose. They need this.
Okay, they're making a strong statement under the boards. I mean, out-rebounding by a pretty good margin here.
The Prophet. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
Taking 2 shots. The Prophet.
And he makes the first. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Memphis. Arroyo comes in for Derrick Rose. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Kerr. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Now that we have a moment, let's take a peek at the teams that are leading the league in blocks. We'll look at Memphis.
You know, sometimes a team, Kevin, will have one guy who does a nice job blocking shots. Other times, a guy finds ways to get other players involved in shot blocking. Well, this team does it as a group. That's why they're the league's best in block shots.
Here's Kerr. Outside Pippen. Pass to Shat. Kerr with it. From deep. That's good. He has 6.
Why anyone would want to leave this guy alone deep is beyond me.
Now Arroyo. Here's Johnson. Oh! Rips in the ferocious jam.
Boy, he's so graceful, so smooth when he takes it strong to the rim like that.
You know, Clark, you can pretty much always depend on him for those kinds of plays.
Yeah, graceful and powerful.
Sure. Chicago making some changes. Luke Longley's checked in for Kukoc, and it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. The and one is good, so a three-point play that time.
As a team, they've been perfect from the line in this half. They've made them all. That's a good job, and that's exactly what you want. When you're going to get to the line, take advantage of those freebies.
Here's what Memphis has lined up on their schedule. They'll be matched up against Houston. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Pippen. He's got 17 and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. Two from the line that time. Here's Arroyo. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Johnson outside. Defended by Shaq. Jacks up a three. Gay, that's good. Gay's got 8 points.
I love that they're staying aggressive and just keep piling on the point.
Pippen. Oh, might have had a three-point play, but he couldn't power it down. He'll shoot two.
Good foul. You can't let him get that easy dunk, especially since he struggles at the line.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Outside Jordan. The dump off. Here's Harper. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
You know, you can't stop them every time, so accept the fact that sometimes you end up giving up close looks like that one.
But Profit, it's blocked. Outside Harper. Here's Pippen. Kept alive. Jordan. It kicks high up and in. Jordan's got 13.
Snares the offensive rebound and sends it home.
Here's Arroyo. The Prophet flushes it in.
Well, he's lighting it up, and that surprises no one. This guy is just a dynamite scorer.
Here's Harper. 1:49 left in the third. Outside Jordan. Connects from in close. He's got 15.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for him.
Shot's good by Arroyo. And the Grizzlies lead by 12. Now the Bulls with it. Down by 12. From the wing. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist from Ron Harper. 17 points for Jordan. Takes a three. Gay can't get it to go.
That was a rare miss from him. The defense was fortunate there.
Pippen can't hit. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And I love the unselfishness. It's a joy to watch.
Here's Arroyo. The Prophet. A missed three. 33 seconds left in the third quarter. And here is Harper. Michael Jordan on the wing. Fires from 14. Jump shot is good that time. Jordan's got 19 points.
Despite his play, which has been stellar, they still find themselves on the short end of the scoreboard here. Someone else is going to have to help him out and step up.
Now Arroyo. The Prophet. And sinks it from 3. He's got 22.
He's really doing a nice job leading his team and setting a terrific pace this quarter. He's been absolutely dominant.
We played through 3 in the double-digit game going on here. Back in a moment from Memphis. And now let's send it to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for our spark of the game. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, it's the Grizzlies picking up the Sprite spark for the stretch they put together. They continue to pad this margin. They're powering their way to the finish line here in the fourth quarter, guys.
Great, Doris. That big scoring run being a difference maker, Clark, in this game.
Well, it often comes in spurts, Kevin. Spurtability is what I call it, and that's what happened today.
Here is Rose. So with Jordan on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Dennis Rodman. He's out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Harper's out there with Ronnie Brewer and Corver. Here's Rodman, and jammed in for 2 good eyes and hands there. Set it up.
Explosive offense. These two teams have been going at each other this entire game.
Rose kicks to Rodriguez. Left side Rose. Goes up. Good work defensively by Rodman.
Well, Kevin, they need to crash the boards effectively here.
Pass to Shaq. He dumps it off. Brewer up top. He's covered by Dang. Brewer, good. Here's Rose. Here's Dang. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
The defense has to know what's coming here. They've got to get to the shooters. I mean, it's that simple. Get out to the shooters and challenge the shot.
Harper kicks to Brewer. To the middle. Here's Corver. Takes it up. Here's Stackhouse. Now here's Rose. Dang kicks to Rodriguez. Buries the teardrop lane.
Those floaters are difficult to hit, but he made it look easy right there.
Pass to Shaq. And he can't manage to get up a decent shot on the foul. 2 free throws coming up.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
First free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here is Rose. The Prophet covered by Brewer. Four on the clock. A second left. The shot by Yee, no good.
They'll allow him to get that off all day.
Here's Kerr. Kept alive. Here's Brewer. And he flushes it down with one hand.
When he can turn a missed shot into that kind of slam, maybe the miss was a good thing.
Well, and what a lift it gives a team to see that type of play.
Well, he's leading by example. He's actually walking the talk when he makes plays like that.
Puts it up. And Shaq pulls it down. Bulls trail by 8. Now Kerr. No good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Yee. Here's Rodriguez. Cannot hit. Some solid defense from Pippen. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Kerr on the mark from 16 feet out. And they cut it to 6. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Rose with the ball. The Prophet hangs and hits. 24 points for him.
Unbelievable shot there. He busted out the trick release and left the defender dazed and confused.
And Shaq gets it to go.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
And here are the Grizzlies now. 6-point lead. The Prophet. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
After a subpar first half, I like the way he's been much more aggressive here in the second, finding a way to hit his shots and get more shots.
Here's Pippen. The Prophet snatches it off the glass.
I think he's really starting to lose confidence in his shot. Those misses are getting to him.
Now Rose. The Prophet. No luck on the three-point attempt.
I don't know what the defense was thinking there. As a matter of fact, I think they went brain neutral. They don't ever want to give up an open look like that to him again, even if he did miss this time.
Now Yee. Back to Rose. He dumps it off. The shot by Yee, no good. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Kerr. Flanked off the front of the rim. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Outside Rose. Rodriguez. Rodman covering.
He's really one of the big reasons why they have the lead now. He's playing an extremely efficient game. It's fun to watch.
Here's Kerr. Pippen. He's covered by Deng. Kept alive.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Deng. He's off from 3. Bulls trail by 8. The 3-ball. Shot's good by Pippen. Timeout called the Grizzlies. They're winning by 5. 40 left in the fourth. Doris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Hey, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Lionel Hollins was giving to his team. He told them, hey, why not keep taking those threes? We're hitting them. If they're not going to close out on us, let's make them pay. Players love that green light, Kevin.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Johnson's checked in, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for Luol Deng. And the Bulls making a change here. Harper with the ball. Here's Pippen. Bullseye.
In the first half, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes. But finding themselves down now, they started to cast up a lot more triples.
The Prophet guarded by Jordan. Here's Johnson. And laid up and in.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
Chicago calls timeout. They're losing by 7. 1:53 left in the game. Here's Shaq. Blocked. 1:47 after the fourth. Rose kicks to Johnson. Pass to Gay. Now here's Rose. The tray. Rebound by Pippen. Bulls trail by 7. And here is Harper. Leads him with the pass. Cuts off the pass.
You know, both teams, Kevin, are just about even in terms of giveaways here, so no advantage either way.
And Rose picks him up defensively. Here's Pippen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Here is Rose. He's guarded by Harper. The Prophet guarded by Jordan. Kicks it out to Johnson. Easy shot. Shot's good.
He's on fire. Whatever the defense is throwing at him just ain't working.
Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 46 seconds left in the game. Here's Jordan. Fades back. Another one falls for Chicago.
I'm not a big fan of the fadeaway in that situation, but he drained it. Nice shot.
And there's the intentional foul. Here's Rose. The Grizzlies with an excellent chance to put the nail in the coffin. And good off the glass as he lays it in. Here is Harper. This is a crucial possession for him. A lot at stake here. Back to Pippen. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Rose.
Second team foul. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Perfect from the line, and it's an 8-point ballgame. Here's Harper. And you know, time running out on him, Clark. It doesn't look good. 13 feet out. And here are the Grizzlies now. At one point, they led by 16. And here's Rose outside. That's good. Rose has got 20.
Every basket puts another nail in the coffin. This game is there.
Here's Pippen. And again, Chicago. No good. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Brand Player of the Game, Derrick Rose.
I'ma spit you the mic. I'm the real, you a psych. I'm the only one who get it done and do it right. See, each and every night I got a plot for another plan. Buckshot, nobody can rock like this brother man. Other than you being my friend, you a foe. And I'ma be the win in the end, I'ma blow. I ain't never been this square, cause I think outside the box. 15 years, my partner is Drew High. Listen, I'm on the mission, it's my time to cruise. This is not a movie, this is real life moves. I don't wear sneakers to sneak, I wear shoes. I mean shows, I wear them out when I walk on tour. I never got booed.